I'm out now field testing some of my knives. I'm using the Mini-Aurora, which I've used many times before. You might have seen this one. I also have two others with other types of handles. But I'm also using my ULBs, the Ultra Lite Bushcrafter, for the first time. One being a full height grind and the other one being a regular grind. And right now I'm just gonna make a small fire, and then I'm gonna go over some of the specs. I'm gonna try them out in some different with some different tasks, from feather sticking to some random wood tasks, and yeah, we'll see what happens more. This video is just going to be a part of a larger review, sort of, but I'm gonna make this fire now so I can warm my hands, because I think it's about 9 degrees cold Celsius outside right now. So I'm gonna start using the regular grind, Ultra Lite Bushcrafter, to get some medium feathers to get the fire started. Trying to escape. Fairly good. Get some more. I do think the ULB with the regular grind is a very useful knife for doing this sort of work. This can of course be accomplished with the Mini-Aurora, and both larger and smaller knives, and thinner and thicker blades as well. But I still think this is a good knife for doing this sort of work. Bolt, wait a second, I'll be with you shortly. Oops. It's a bit cold. Hands starting to, yeah, you can see this again. Maybe I should switch to another knife. I think I'm gonna try the other ULB with the full height grind, or full height grind. Now I have just switched to the full height grind. See how it works compared to the regular grind. Usually, you know, that the type of Scandi grind is better for Feathersticks because it presses the feather in a different way, and this one should be better at slicing. But Feathersticks, it should not be quite as good as a regular grind, I believe, but it will still work or perform well, I reckon. But there is, like you can see, a totally different grind. Flat, or well, still convex, but more flat like. I kind of like this full height grind though, because it just feels really nice when I slice, but it is also different from the other one. The feathers, I feel I get them a bit thinner, which is kind of good, I guess, right now, because I want to start a fire and I want to have as thin feathers as possible for the ferro rod to ignite it. It's cold. Yeah, we're getting somewhere now. Go for a few quick more. Oops. It's a good piece, will work well. Guess I should maybe use the Mini-Aurora a little, just so we can compare it. I'll be right back. I just got back with the Mini-Aurora, so we can try it out. One of my favorite knives. It also started to lightly snow, so I'm kind of eager to get the fire going. But we will do some quick feathers and then we will start the fire. Yeah, so this is a bit surprising. I usually don't have any trouble doing feathers with the Mini-Aurora. Maybe I should have picked another piece of wood, I'm not sure. You can see if you can get something working here. Yeah. Oops. Strange. It doesn't matter too much. I need these small. kind of rough feathers. Don't know why I'm having trouble with the Mini right now, but yeah, it's interesting. I usually don't have a lot of problem doing feathers with the Mini-Aurora. Sure, I sort of was expecting the ULB to beat it, but this is kind of interesting. Kind of rough feathers again, but well, it will work. So that will have to do. We need to get the fire going. So before we start the fire, it is snowing more now, but I just remembered I brought some like large size toothpicks. We can just try to feather them real fast and see how well the different knives do it, starting with the regular grind ULB. Oops. I might be a bit shaky on my hands because of the cold and the thinness of these sticks. Oops, that was not very nice. You know, really not optimal conditions to do this sort of thing, but yeah. Absolutely not very nice feathers. I can easily do better. Maybe I can do it with the small piece left here. Let's see if I can just do some really thin ones. Yeah. Where'd it go? This is not very impressive, but I'll just throw it in the fire here, so it doesn't really matter. That was the regular grind, then we can try the full height grind real fast. This being the full height grind, yeah. Yeah, now we're talking thin feathers, sort of. Yeah, this will just have to do. Good for starting a fire. And then we'll finish off with the Mini-Aurora. Oh, yeah, doesn't really matter. Nothing really fancy whatsoever, but it will have to do right now. Because now we need to get the fire going. My hands are starting to hurt. So now we will try to get this fire started. using the, this is actually the squad leader. It was the only large or heavy knife I brought with me, pretty much solely for this purpose. There we go. So we can take these small sticks. I'll build a fire a bit and then I'll get back. So we now have a fairly good fire going, thanks to the ULB and a little to the Mini-Aurora. I will say that the ULB did outperform the Mini-Aurora in feathersticking, and I do think in particular that the full height grind is probably my favorite. Bolt, come here. Don't have to go now. Wait there. Okay. They are kind of the same size, but very different in their handle, both handle and overall blade design. And I guess that the ULB is just, you know, generally better for making fine feathers, and that is also what I heard when I got this model initially. So right now I think I'm actually not gonna show a knife, because I'm gonna try to get myself a cup of hot chocolate, because I feel like I deserve it. Come here. Are we gonna do some running in the forest once we're done? Yep. This feels very nice. So what more can we say about the ULB versus the Mini-Aurora? You know, I had high expectations for the ULB. I've had people tell me to get one since I got my first Spark River some time ago, like over a year ago maybe. And you know, when I first got my hands on it, it's like a week ago now, I started laughing when I unpacked it because it was just so small. It felt not really fragile, but it was like a thin, small knife. Easily the smallest one I own. But once I felt it in hand, once I started using it, some toothpicks and some random pieces of wood at home, I felt like, you know, it was a pretty awesome knife. And I do love the Mini-Aurora. I especially love the looks of the Mini-Aurora. The Mini-Aurora is a better looking knife in my opinion than the ULB. But I might have to admit to the greatness of the ULB, because it is a pretty neat little knife, regardless of grind, you know. I think this one will join me for many adventures the coming years. It is a sweet knife, especially if you make a combo with a large knife. Today I bought the Squad Leader, which is one of the more compact knives that I own. What? I think I'm gonna have to take a small break and do some running. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on my way. Give me a second.